Hello and welcome to Vintage Adventures. Today we are at Second Street, a buy and sell resale brand based in Japan, but it has over 100 stores worldwide and over 50 stores and counting in the US. And right now we are at the Cambridge, Massachusetts location. This is actually the second one that opened up in Massachusetts. There was another one that opened up in Brookline, Massachusetts, and right now this is the Cambridge location. And these are just towns and cities right outside of Boston. And this was a very spontaneous trip. I was actually across the street at the African American Arts Museum, and I saw that they opened up this new location. I said, you know what? Let me check it out. So, as you all can see, this store has more of a resale boutique vibe. So it's not like your Goodwills or your Savers. It's very curated, and it's curated by aesthetics as well as eras. And throughout the store, you will see these signs that categorize each section. So, for example, a section may say grunge, a section may say Y2K, a section may say vintage. So, throughout the store, you're seeing different sections that have an aesthetic name, an era, or even brand names for luxury brands to be specific. Since they have a pretty big luxury section, you know, that sector of fashion is tapping into the resale realm. And so I think that it's dope that this store does merge the two. And I know that Japan is also really big when it comes to luxury resale fashion as well. So it's no shock that they would have a section in their store. I would say my only critique about Second Street, well, this location to be specific, is that there wasn't a lot of vintage at all. You know, yeah, you had your Y2K section and your vintage section, but there wasn't a lot of vintage throughout the store. There was actually a lot more fast fashion pieces. There was a lot of fast fashion, not a lot of vintage and designer, which is great, but I think that, you know, there should be a little bit more vintage in the store just to have a nice balance. And I'm being biased here because when I go thrifting or when I go vintage shopping, I love to find those timeless vintage pieces. I just love to find them. And I just find that those vintage pieces, those are the ones that truly last in my wardrobe. There was a small vintage section, but there wasn't a lot of vintage in that section. I was looking through like, where is the vintage? Where is the vintage? But it's still a nice store with a cool concept. And with that being said, I'm going to montage the rest of this video out, and I hope you all enjoy it.